If you're gaining fat more easily, your strength and recovery aren't what they used to be, and your energy or drive feels lower than it should, then this video is for you. Because for most men over 30, this isn't simply age catching up. It's testosterone being quietly suppressed. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys my no-fluff, physiology-based way to naturally support testosterone without shortcuts or extreme protocols. Most men don't wake up one day and suddenly feel different. It happens slowly. Workouts don't hit the same, you need longer to recover, you're sore for days instead of hours. Fat creeps in around the waist even though your diet hasn't changed much. Your drive, mentally and physically, feels muted. And because it happens gradually, most men normalize it. But the question you need to ask yourself is this really age or is your physiology working against you? Hi guys, I'm Dr. Waleed. Before the structured life I have now, I spent years working long hours and rotating shifts in emergency medicine and during my residency in hospitals. Nights, unpredictable schedules, and high-stress environments where sleep, meals, and recovery were an afterthought. I lived the exact lifestyle that slowly suppresses male hormones. And I've seen the same pattern repeatedly in many of my patients. So, today I want to walk you guys through the core pillars that support testosterone in men over 30, and more importantly, the specific things you can start doing immediately. No hype, no gimmicks, just physiology done properly. This is where most men need to start, whether they like it or not. Belly fat isn't just extra weight. Visceral fat is metabolically and hormonally an active tissue. And one of the enzymes it produces is called aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen. So, the more visceral fat you carry, the more aromatase activity you have, the more testosterone gets converted into estrogen, and the harder it becomes to lose fat. That's why belly fat is so stubborn. It's not just stored energy, it's actively working against you hormonally. Now, you don't need to be shredded, you don't need visible abs, but you do need to stop leaking hormones through your waistline. So what does this look like in real life? Men dieting harder but losing strength, training more but seeing less return, feeling flat instead of lean. What can you do about it? Firstly, eat enough protein at every meal. Strength train 3 to 4 times per week. Walk daily. This matters more than people think. Reduce sugar and liquid calories. Focus on steady fat loss, not aggressive cuts. Even modest fat loss can significantly improve testosterone signaling and make further fat loss easier. This pillar is non-negotiable. Up to 70 to 90% of daily testosterone production happens during your sleep, especially deep and REM sleep. When sleep is short, fragmented, or inconsistent, testosterone production drops, cortisol rises, recovery slows, hunger and cravings increase, and motivation declines. I noticed this clearly during years of shift work. The less sleep I got, the harder training felt, the easier fat gain became, and the more effort everything required. Now you can be disciplined, motivated, and well-intentioned and still fail hormonally if sleep is neglected. So what can you do? Firstly, go to bed and wake up at the same time most days. Avoid screens at least 60 minutes before bed. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. And treat sleep like part of your training plan. Many men notice improvements in energy and drive within a single week of better sleep consistency. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. That's not opinion, it's physiology. When men spend years cutting fats because of bad TikTok nutrition advice, hormone production almost always takes a hit. You see this clearly in extreme dieting phases. Your libido drops, your mood flattens, your strength declines, and recovery worsens. And then when fat comes back, suddenly everything feels easier again. So, what can you do about this? Make sure that you include healthy fats in every meal, like whole eggs, olive oil, avocados, fatty fish, and quality red meat. This isn't about overeating or eating junk. It's about not starving your endocrine system. Hormones don't respond to willpower. They respond to inputs. Testosterone doesn't just make you strong. strength signals testosterone production. When men stop challenging themselves physically, the body adapts, and hormone output follows that signal downward. This is why men who only do light cardio often feel worse over time, not better. Heavy strength training sends a clear signal to your body that strength and muscle are still required, and testosterone rises to support that demand. So what can you do? Make sure you do strength training 3 to 4 times per week and focus on compound lifts. Progress slowly and safely and train with intent, not exhaustion. You don't need to destroy yourself. You need consistent, meaningful resistance. Most men live almost entirely indoors. Artificial light, screens, stress, minimal sunlight. That environment suppresses testosterone. Sunlight supports vitamin D, which plays a role in testosterone regulation and overall hormonal health. Time outdoors also lowers cortisol levels, testosterone's biggest antagonist. Now, during long periods indoors, I noticed in myself lower mood, worse focus, and reduced motivation. And once outdoor exposure increased, the difference was obvious. So, what can you do about it? Make sure that you get 10 to 20 minutes of sunlight daily. Walk outdoors whenever you can, and occasionally, if you can, train outside. Reduce screen exposure, especially late at nighttime. You don't need to live in nature, you just need to stop living completely disconnected from it. Most men don't need drastic interventions. They need to stop living in a way that chronically suppresses testosterone. So, do this. Reduce your visceral fat, sleep consistently, eat real food, lift heavy, move daily, and get some sunlight. When these foundations are in place, testosterone improves naturally, and men will start to feel themselves again. You'll have more energy, better focus, stronger body composition, and sharper presence, not because of hacks, but because the body is finally supported. Now, if you're serious about taking control of your fitness, I put together a simple guide to help you stay focused and consistent no matter where you're starting from. Click the link in the description to get my free 10-step guide to reaching your fitness goals and start building the body you've always wanted. Alright guys, if you found this video useful, it would mean a lot if you can hit the like button, and please consider subscribing so I can make more videos like this. Anyways guys, I'm Dr. Waleed. Stay focused, stay athletic, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.